Fellow viewers, you are welcome to Smart Agro Innovation once again. Today, we are going to highlight on pest and diseases management, basically farm management. If you have a farm, the basic thing I always say, the size of the land is not all that important, though it's good for commercial activities. But I want to urge you that if you even have an acre or 2 acre or 10 acre of land and you put it into production with a very good management practices, you are going to excel in the field of agriculture. Over the years, many people and financial institutions sometimes have a myth or misconception about investment in the field of agriculture. Today, I will not talk about the business aspect. I'm going to talk about the basic aspects, that is the field work, and after that, we shall come to the financial aspect and do the cost analysis and all those things for our viewers. But today, our main direction is going to direct towards the management of the crop. It cuts across, ranging from tree, crop, vegetables, arables, cereals, and all those crops. Once you establish them, the basic thing that you need to do is to adapt an integrated pest management principles. These integrated pest management principles combines all the necessary principles used in controlling pests and diseases on the field, because in agriculture, the major problem that affects agriculture production or farming, they are climatic factors, abiotic factors, because there are pests and diseases on the field, the climate, the sunshine, the temperature, the rainfall pattern, if you are not on irrigation, and all those things, the humidity, and all those basic parameters and conditions of the weather also has a detrimental role in agricultural production. But we are looking at the abiotic factors, that is the climate, and then the biotic factors, that is the pests and diseases, weeds and all those things, because weed is a pest. So if you want to produce, let's say, even plantain or vegetables, all that you need to do is that you need to draw the management practices by taking into consideration the integrated pest management principles. There is an integration of the biological factors, the cultural factors, in fact, a whole lot of factors that you need to take into consideration, so that at the end of the day, you can run at a good profit. So you just don't have to plan, you just have to obey and follow the basic principles. For example, you have an acre of land, all that you need to do is to do your land preparation. And after land preparation, you do your plowing and harrowing. After plowing and harrowing, at Smart Agro, we advise you that use biodegradable materials for the harrowing, so that, example, poultry droppings, cow dung, and other biodegradable materials that you can think of to harrow your land. And after that, you do your lining and pegging. Afterwards, then you go into planting, because you might have missed your things if they are vegetables or even tree crops. You do your planting by digging your holes. After lining and pegging, you dig your holes, you do your planting, and when you do the planting, I would like to urge you, the best recipe that you'll be using at Smart Agro is put potash in its organic state, that is wood ash. Anything at all that you want to plant in the field of agriculture, I'm urging you that use wood ash, because it promotes root initiation, and apart from that, it is a bioinsecticidal property. It has it, so there is no insects or any soil-borne disease that can attack your crop when planted with wood ash, because it contains potash, that is potassium, as part of the macro element that support the growth of plants. And after that, what I will also urge you, maybe if you are a beginner, you are likely not to be able to get some irrigation system, but at least you can get a very simple sprinkler irrigation system or any other system. Then you adapt so that you can produce all year round. So after planting, you do your watering. There you go. Managing your pests and diseases, you just don't have to wait till you see an incident of a disease before you start controlling it. Let's say if you plant tomato, you know that tomato can easily be affected with white flies and even podagraca, that is flea beetle. So the moment you do your planting, within a period of 2 weeks going, then you have to employ this principle. You can use even neem leaf extract or neem seed extract that contain azadirachtin, because that is the active ingredient. Botanically, we call it Azadirachta indica. That is the neem. In fact, it has a very good efficacy on controlling crop pests and diseases. You use that, you apply using the knapsack sprayer. You just get the leaf, you pound it or you mash it, you sieve it very well, you leave it to stand for 24 hours. You pour it in your knapsack sprayer and spray it on your tomato or any other crops in 2 weeks interval. Once you do that, you can control your pests and diseases organically without necessarily going in for inorganic or synthetic chemical that has residual effect both on the soil and even on the fruit or the tubers that we consume in our various homes. Today, we are on pest management principles. So if you do your planting, control it very well. You do your weeding. You employ this recipe, the organic recipe that I've given you, that is the neem thing. You apply it on the field, and then you do your pruning. Pruning is very important in crop management. Once you do your pruning and everything, because if you don't prune, there are old and dead leaves that compete with the plant for space, nutrients, and other basic things that you may know. So you need to prune the dead and old leaves. You remove them from the crop and make it healthy so that it can produce for you. If you want your crop to just higher, apply wood ash. Thank you very much for watching us. This is Smart Agro Innovation. My name is Anthony Bedu, the main brain behind Smart Agro Innovation. Do not hesitate to put your comment in the comment box and we shall reply to you. Thank you so much for watching. May God bless you.